Good morning, Indy Nation. I'm Napur Sharma, and this is Indy Nation News. Here's what you need to know as you start your day. Red Cross members, please come to our final meeting of the year, Tuesday, June 1st at 4:15 p.m. Google Meet code is IndyRCC. We will be voting for next year's board members and turning in our final project. Please be sure to have your handmade cards to Mrs. Morrison no later than June 4th, either in 2505 or the front office mailbox. In recognition of Mental Health Awareness Month, Peer invites you to spread some positivity throughout Indy. With all the stresses of AP exams and end-of-the-year summatives, we can all use a little boost. All this week, there are banners with post-it notes and pens in front of the cafeteria. Stop at the tables during lunch and leave a positive note of encouragement for your fellow Tigers. Please join the Indy girls soccer team for the Field to Stand night. There will be trivia games, a 50-50 raffle, and prizes will be given away at both JV and varsity games. Prior to the start of the varsity game, we will also be honoring our first senior class. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. for JV and 7:30 p.m. for varsity. Now let's check in with INN Tech reporter Trevor Seville. Here's today's Tiger Tech, which features a Nintendo classic.
Hello, and welcome back to Tiger Tech. Tech show that hates Funky Kong. Mario Kart Wii. You contributed a lot to the Mario Kart name. It was the first game to introduce motion controls, bikes, and single-player versus. However, there's more to Mario Kart Wii than what you think. Unless you've played it before, of course. Mario Kart Wii is like all the other games in the series. Drive a kart, get first, get ruined by a blue shell, rinse and repeat. There are a couple new features and a change in graphical design, but other than that, the rules remain simple. So what are the new features? Well, it's first going to introduce motion controls, a feature that will be in every single Mario Kart after it. However, it's optional in most other games. In Mario Kart Wii, it is required if you're using a Wii Remote without a nunchuck. It's also introduced bikes, which also brought the ability to wheelie and an inside drift, although some still use outside drifting, at the cost of probably having blue mini turbos, aka the blue frustrating drift. These, and the fact that bikes are smaller, so they get smaller hitbox, make bikes the go-to choice for racing. If you want to keep up with the other racers, you're also forced to use manual over automatic. It means drifts, but you're forced to jump part of the turn to get a close turn. Speaking of, the drifting feature has changed. Instead of having to mash your joystick left and right, as Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Double Dash did, it's time-based, where the tighter you turn, the faster you get a mini turbo. This is the second Mario Kart Wii to feature single-player versus, meaning you don't have to play Grand Prix all the time. This also means that you can play multiplayer with a friend and computers at the same time instead of only being able to play against a friend, which is one problem I had with Double Dash. Mario Kart DS also did this, but with the Wii's ability to play 4 players on one console, it had to be said. This also brings me to what I don't like about this game: online. If you've ever played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, this thing is 10 times worse than that. Even though Mario Kart Wii's online was discontinued, I had to bring it up. The online has full players in combination of Funky Kong, a heavyweight character, and the Flame Runner, the third fastest bike in the game. It's no fun at all. This is also the first game to introduce the famous blue shell dodge. Everybody hates blue shells, right? Well, with a Cruise Time mushroom, you can actually dodge it. It's very rare to have a mushroom in first place, but when the time comes, you'll want to learn this. Now, onto the tracks. The new tracks are amazing and very hard to forget. Mushroom Gorge, Warriors Gold Mine, Moonview Highway, and Rainbow Road are some of my personal favorites. Coconut Mall is very hard to forget, being one of the most well-known songs of video gaming history. The retro tracks are well picked, although I would have loved to see Mushroom Bridge from Double Dash there as well. Overall, it's very close to being my favorite Mario Kart, so I'll rate it at 4 out of 5 stars. Everything about it was good, except for the imbalance in vehicles and characters.
Good morning. I'm Indy Nation weather reporter Hannah Skanga, and this is your Indy Nation forecast for today. Today there's going to be cloudy skies in the morning, then partly cloudy skies later in the day. There's going to be winds 5 to 10 miles per hour and a high of 81 degrees. Later in the evening, you can expect cloudy skies, winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, and a low of 67. That's your Indy Nation forecast. I'm weather reporter Hannah Skanga. Back to you.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Indy Nation News. Have a great day, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.